very much wedding motivated. My goals have
That is
totally
towards
changed
me, isn't
now.
it?
And
I
there
was
were
like,
times where I couldn't see the full path, but I could see the step in front of me. So if you want to work just a couple hours a week, you want to work a lot of hours a week, you can make that choice. During the summer, I work more of my business because I have more flexibility. We like to travel in the summer and see my parents, and Eric likes roller coasters and going to different amusement parks. And then when the school year starts, I fit it right back into working around the school day. The culture in Mary Kay is like no other. You will never find it anywhere else. We just have such a respect for everybody, and it's so encouraging. We're all here to raise each other up. Mary Kay fits my life because I can still be in education and have girlfriend time and build confidence and impact other women. And I can do it when it fits best.
Awesome. Welcome. Hello, everybody, and welcome to our Cadillac culture. We're so happy to have everybody here. And my name is Victoria, and I have two of my friends, Lene and Jessica. And yeah, we are so super excited to have everybody here. So this event, my job is to tell you what's going to happen, okay? Basically, we are going just to share our Meraki stories, and three of us, we are Meraki directors, and just tell you a little bit more about the culture, about the company, about us, why we love what we do. We welcoming everybody here, consultants and the guests. And we're going to do two product giveaways today, okay, for participation in this event. So the first product giveaway would be at the very end while we are still on the Zoom. And to get entries into this product giveaway, you just need to be commenting during the event. So put something in the comments, say hello, emoji, ask a question, because at the end, we will be sure that we have a couple of times, probably 5 minutes, 10 minutes to answer your questions. So be sure that you put questions if you have questions during the event, and you will be getting those entries. So the product giveaway that we will be doing for those comments is our kind of like new product that the company just launched. So this is our amazing lip gloss. Okay, so and there are three new shades that the company just recently launched, and we're all actually wearing the same one, but I'm wearing it with different lipstick and lip liner, but we're all wearing the same lip gloss, which is lilac. What's the name? I still can't remember. Something lilac. Yeah, so this beautiful one. And we have two more colors to choose from. So yes, consultants and guests, please, please, please comment, be active, interactive. I love that. And so yeah, put in the comments something. Say hello, where you joining us from? Who invited you to this event? And we so appreciate our guest here, because you are helping your consultant. If she asked you to join this Zoom, so first of all, she really think you're a woman, great sharp woman. But that's what I'm trying to say, sharp woman. And she wanted you to listen a little bit about this opportunity. But then some of you just join just to help out, and to help your consultant with some kind of goal. We appreciate you guys. And if this is the case, if you're a guest here, so put in the comments who invited you, why your consultant is great, why is she amazing, what's your favorite product, just share with us. And if you just joined this event to check us out, and what is this Mary Kay about, like that's great too, because you would learn. But if you're one of those people, like I love free stuff, so here you are. And so yeah, first product giveaway at the end of the Zoom for commenting one of the lip glosses of your choice that we will mail to you. And we will be doing one more product giveaway. This is only for guests on this call and those who are watching this event recorded as well. So basically, to participate in that product giveaway, you just need to complete survey, okay? To just, your consultant will send you the link, and there are a couple of questions to get your feedback and to see if you have any questions about what we do. And so that would be, and of course, yeah, I've already forgotten how we do this. I feel like it's been a while. We also will be telling you secret words, okay? 3 secret words, and that would be one of the questions in the survey. So secret words and a couple of questions to answer. That's how you will earn entries into the second drawing, which is a product basket giveaway, okay? So one of you will earn that, and we will ship you those amazing Meraki products. And yeah, so that's that. I think that's it, right? So yeah, put in the comments, put those, the more you comment, the more entries you get into the drawing, okay, for the lip gloss. So I will start with my story, sharing a little bit of my Meraki journey. So my name is Victoria, and I've been with the company, oh my gosh, for 20 years. Like when I say that, I sometimes can't believe it. 20 years. I'm originally from Belarus, which is a small country west of Russia. So yeah, I went to the pampering session, to skincare class, and I tried the products. I love the products, and heard a little bit more about this opportunity. I decided to join 20 years ago. I never thought I would be doing something like this for so long, and so, seriously, this is my passion. This is my career. At this point, I just joined for, discount, as a lot of, consultants join, because we get products with 50% off. And yeah, I just, the appointment I was part of, like, looked like so much fun, and I was like, maybe like I would be doing something like this. So yeah, I started doing appointments and building my business and customer base, and then 9 years ago I moved to the United States, and so I got married for the second time, moved, started this business again from being new consultant with pretty much no friends and no family here, and I started from women that I knew from church. So I invited them to try some products and have a free facial with me, and that's how I started. I promoted myself to leadership position with the company 3 years ago, almost 4 actually. This summer that will be 4 years. Super fun. I love what I do. So as directors, we also we teach skincare and makeup application, as all consultants do, but we also teach and train consultants as well, and that has been such a fun journey as well. So you would hear like different perks of this business, and we have our favorites, but I think they're all our favorites, right? But I would like to share a little bit about the culture and the rewards that we can earn in the company. Okay, so the company was created by a woman. Her name was Meraki Ash, over 60 years ago, and she knew that women like free stuff. Okay, beautiful things, free things. So that's why the reward system is like amazing. So we can earn as consultants, as directors, so many different things. And I'm just going to show you like a little bit, couple of things that we can earn. If you're price motivated, person, so Meraki definitely is your place because like there are so many things. Okay, like something like this. Okay, and there are different promotions. There are different, the promotions for consultants and directors, monthly, yearly, quarterly, like so many different ways you can. So yeah, look how cute this. I really love this. I still haven't been using it actually. Like I haven't decided whether I want to, maybe. I was thinking about money, but then you can see money there, So like a wallet with money, like cash. Still like people pay with cash sometimes. So yeah, kind of like these cute things. Then, as I said, we can earn diamonds. Okay, this is one of my diamond rings, girls. If you have your diamond rings on, you can show too. Yes, diamond rings. So this is another one. I really like this one too. Yeah. So those are real diamonds, okay? So if somebody like kind of wondering if it's just fake or something, no, those are real diamonds. And the coolest part, so if you're not first of all, they're like pretty, right? Shiny, pretty. But if you're not a diamond girl, it's okay. You can choose money option. and get cash instead of diamond rings. Okay, so put in the comment. Are you a diamond girl or a cash girl? Okay, so we'll see. Okay, so diamonds. Then we can earn cars, and that's why our event is called Cadillac Culture, because Pink Cadillac is one of the cars that we can earn, and we also currently can earn Chevy Equinox, Chevy Trax. So that's kind of fun. Again, when you earn your car, so the company pays for the registration, they pay 85% for your insurance, so you're driving a free car, okay, which is super cool, and it's like new car every 2 years. So I have earned 2 career cars with the company, and you would hear from my friends, they've earned a bunch of cars too over the years. But the coolest part, again, you don't need the car, or you don't like Pink Cadillac or whatever, so you can choose cash option, and just the company will be paying you monthly, okay, which is super cool too. What else? A lot of jewelry, of course, okay, so diamonds, real diamonds, but then we have like some other jewelry too. So do you remember, girls, all this cute? Yeah, we have, this is like a one, I don't know, one probably tenth part of what I have personally for all these 9 years here. So yeah, jewelry, a lot of different jewelry, like something like this, jewelry boxes. What else? Oh, I love sharing this one. So this one, look how cute it is. This is one of I think it's like is it birthday
Bathtub.
gift? Birthday, yeah, is it birthday gift? I think
It's a bath. Yeah, yeah, but it's a bathtub. It was Mary
Mhm.
Kay's bathtub.
Yeah, yeah, there is a story behind it. But yeah, so cute things like this, purses, gift cards, all those like different things that we can earn in America. And yeah, that's kind of part of the culture, and we all love it. I love and like, yeah. I mean, even if like you're not prize motivated, and like for me, for example, I never thought I'm a diamond girl, but then it's like for me, it's kind of like I did it. This is like a reminder, like every day I'm wearing my rings, like I did it, and it's pretty. I think I found out I actually like diamonds. Okay, so my secret word would be diamonds. Okay, write it down, and that would be part of your survey. So diamonds is my secret word, and I am super excited to introduce our next speaker, my dear friend Jessica. So we connected through Mary Kay, and this is one of, again, those perks that I don't think, like, because when I started originally back home, like I had my friends, I had my family, but for me here, this time when I joined for the second time, when I moved to the United States, I didn't have a lot of friends, okay? And so through this business, I was connected with like a lot of amazing women. So Jessica is one of them. So we became friends, and we've been doing so many things together, running this business, like running after similar goals, and just doing some fun stuff together. So I love you, my friend, and I'm so grateful that you are in my life. And Jessica, take it away.
Awesome. Thank you, Victoria. Awesome. And those of you who are just popping on, if you just popped in, go ahead and put your name, who invited you. Every single comment you guys do will go into the drawing. So even a heart emoji or a comment or anything you say will go into our drawing. I'm putting all your names into our little wheel. So keep those comments coming and all those reactions and everything. And thank you so much, Victoria. Yeah, that's the best thing, that we have had so many great friendship through Mary Kay. I was just thinking, gosh, all my main friends like are from Mary Kay. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, who else do I even know? Just like two other people that are not in Mary Kay that are my friends. And so that's one of the things as like adults, it's like, how do you even make friends? Well, in Mary Kay, we make friends by, sharing these products, and we stay friends with people. I have so many people that I'm still friends with. People are like, you're still friends with so and so? She worked with us years ago. And it's like, yeah, she's on my Mary Kay team, or yeah, she's my Mary Kay customer. So that's one of the great things. We have so many friends through this. So yes, I am Jessica. I've been a consultant for 17 years. I have been a director since 2018. And it has just been so fun. I got started in this business just to get a discount. I went to a Mary Kay party, and I couldn't believe how amazing using my face filled, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want all these products. And I had just graduated college. I had no money. And so I thought, okay, if I got started, I could get half price, 50%. We make 50% of everything we sell. We get 50% discount. And I was like, okay, that's easy math. Half. I want everything on this table, so I'm gonna get started for that. And got home and did pampering sessions, parties with friends and family. I was making extra money right away. I couldn't believe it. I was single. I didn't have a job yet. I was just like, oh my gosh, I made $100 just talking to this person. I made $300 talking to my mom and my cousins and everyone. And it was great. And so in through that part of my life, I was like, okay, this is amazing. Then I got hired as a teacher. I went to school to become a teacher. I got hired as a sixth grade teacher, which was not my ideal grade that I wanted to teach at. And then I kind of just put my Mary Kay on hold, which meant I didn't do parties, but I still had reorders. People needed their reorders. They needed refills of their products. And so I was still making money, even though I wasn't doing sessions from what I was doing before. And so it worked well with that. And now I've actually worked a full-time job for about I think 15 years alongside Mary Kay, and I found that you could really work in the nooks and crannies of your life. So I always joke that I don't have to do this anymore, but I used to be out on crosswalk duty with teaching, and which I hate. I'm out in the snow or the rain, and I'm handing out samples to parents. I'm like, here's a sample of this. Would you like to have a free pampering session? Talking to people when I was doing conferences. Parent-teacher conferences, talking to all the parents there, talking to people at field day. So I was just working in and around and just really getting opinions of the products with people, and just blessing people. I was trying to find as many people as I could bless. And so it really worked well alongside another full-time job. And then 3 years now, I can't believe it's already been 3 years, I decided to do part-time with my teaching. So I only work 3 days a week. And then I do my Mary Kay business even more as the director level. I'm coaching consultants. I'm helping people just in the nooks and crannies. And then now I actually have a new baby. She's 7 weeks old. I can't believe 7 weeks. And I could hear her upstairs. I'm like, okay, how's my husband doing with her? And now I'm able to work this business in and around with her. And I'm finding it took me like 7 weeks to figure it out. This week has been my first week kind of trying to figure it out even more. But I find that I can be nursing her, texting if she's sleeping. I'm not like ruining mother-daughter time, but if she's sleeping, I'm nursing her, or she's taking a nap or something. I can be texting people. I actually had a $1,300 week this week, just by texting my customers and saying, hey, do you need any refills? And then I met with 2 people online. And so I was telling my coach, oh my gosh, I was just taking care of my baby, not doing anything else out of the house too much other than 2 hours out of the house, and we can make full-time money. So I'm telling you guys all this because we have so many choices in Mary Kay. We can work this business when we're single and we need extra money. We can work this business single when we're working another job. We can work this business married. We can work this business with a baby. We can work this business with lots of kids. We can work it after hours. We can work it in nooks and crannies. And I just love this business. Really has given me so many choices. I get to decide when I want to turn on the money faucet is what I've been calling it lately. So it's like, okay, I need some extra money. I'm going to go out and talk to some people. Or nope, I need 6 weeks with my baby and I'm not going to talk to anybody. And then still things came in. But this business is really just so flexible, and I've said it all these years, but now that I'm a new mom, I'm really seeing it. Like, oh my gosh, you guys, when else can you bring your baby to an appointment, have a little baby hanging out with you, and you're pampering people, and it's just a 1 hour session, or 20 minutes here, or 10 minutes here, or 5 minutes here, but I'm really living it now. So I really I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys, it really is amazing. So my secret word tonight is choices, because we can decide how we work this business. And you heard Victoria's story, working out of the country, not knowing the language, and not, all these things. Like, all of our 3 stories are so different, and you line up 10 people and you can't believe how different everyone's stories are, which really gives us choices in this business. So that is my secret word. And I don't have my rings on right now, but We have earned lots of diamond rings as well when Victoria's showing those prizes. And every time she shows that little bag, I'm like, where is my bag? I gotta find all these prizes that I have. And my team and I have earned 5 free cars. So another great thing. We have Lene's gonna talk a little bit about cars, but we've earned 5 free cars. We're working on our number 6 car, pink Cadillac. That's our goal. And just really love this business so much of all the great things they have. Oh, and prizes. Oh, here's another prize too. I was like thinking, what else do I have on? We got all these jewelry that we can, and we get to track goals. You guys can see this poster behind me. We're tracking earning our pink Cadillac. So it's so fun. So, all right, my word is choices. I'm going to pass it on to my friend Lene. She is in California. We got to meet her from doing these events. I just love hearing her story. She's met Mary Kay herself. She drives the pink Cadillac. She is just living the vision of the Mary Kay, and she is an inspiration to us. So I'm going to pass it on to Lene. Take it away.
Okay, well, thank you. Thank you. I love doing this with you guys because you guys are so young. And so I've turned 70 today, but I'm so grateful that I started using Mary Kay products 32 years ago because believe me, it does make a difference. I have a younger sister and an older sister, and my younger sister, and we're all close in age. And my older sister wasn't real supportive when I started Mary Kay, so I said, "Happy wrinkles to you." And then my other sister, she already had loved Mary Kay, so we look great. And my older sister, she's only like a year or two old. She's regretting it. So well, I made amends with her, of course, but I'm just saying you should have listened to me all those years ago. But anyway, image is work though, but it's so worth it, gosh, because we have to wear these faces the rest of our lives, right? And it just feel so good. I never gets old. Especially when went virtual. One thing good about going virtual, because a lot of times I do my appointments with my people and it doesn't get old. It feels good every time. I just love it. So it's nice just to be in a business where you kind of get paid to take care of yourself. I mean, who does that, right? Yeah. And then, of course, having a mentor like Mary Kay, you can't put a price tag on Mary Kay, the woman. Yes, and I was blessed because she was still alive when I started. And the cool thing about it is because, she was here and she was like my national, that was the other extra thing because I could have signed up and Mary Kay her not be my national too because Daleen White was retiring and Daleen White was Mary Kay's best friend, but she was retiring, so then Mary Kay the woman became my national. But you still got influenced by Mary Kay because when I went to director training, Mary Kay would train you and talk to you. So really approachable too. You could just wait. She was like grandma. She was like grandma. You get all the advice. Grandmas are very important. I'm a grandma now. We are very important. We influence our grandkids, don't we? Oh my gosh, my kids already know how to vote. They know everything. And they're 2, 4, 6, and 13. But I'm just saying. So Mary Kay, so greatest woman entrepreneur of all time. There's so many accolades you can say about this woman and so many accolades she got over the year, but one woman can change the world. And humble, oh my gosh, she died a billionaire, but she still used coupons and baked cookies. So I don't know. And then the reason why, like, our company is so different than everybody else is because Mary Kay was so different than everybody else. We do it the reverse pretty much of everybody else. That's probably why we've lasted 63 years. Most direct selling companies don't last that long. They just kind of clump us all together. So I'm really grateful for her wisdom and discernment that she had. She knew what was going on in the world. She's way ahead of her time. I would have loved to have her live during COVID. I would have loved to have her scripts. She had no gray area, She was is this way or the other way. And it was her company, so it was nice. And she just had so much grace. She could say anything and it was just came out so graceful, even if she was attacked, she would still come back with that grace and she could just put somebody kind of in their place in a nice way. You know what I mean? She was just totally gifted. God just totally used her. And if you asked her, she would say that she didn't feel like God really started using her until she started Mary Kay Cosmetics. So I signed up because basically I was broke and I was already really independent. My mom had me working in junior high at her laundromat, dry cleaners. I was raised by a single mom, but none of my friends were single moms. Everybody's family stayed together back in the old days. So don't go by your current culture. It's not really good. Okay. So old traditional values still work. The best in history proves that, that's for sure. But anyway, so When I married my husband, I told him I'd move up here in the desert, but I wouldn't, if I ever had to work, I was not going to be one of those commuters because I thought we've been married 43 years and I said I thought the traffic was bad back then. I don't know how people do it now. So, but and I was we were gonna have babies right away and I wanted to be, oh good, I'm gonna stay home with my babies. My mom never got to stay home with me. I could always call her, she did the best she could, but I want to stay home. So I would take his check. He got hired on at the school district. And I take his check, pay the bills, not a lot left, but hey, I got to stay home with my kids, and they were all pretty close in age. And then out of the blue, the schools, the government mishandled the money, so that don't change, you guys. Government is not good with money. They mishandled my husband's money, and so his pay, what the carpenters made. Teachers didn't get laid off, I don't think back then, but the carpenters got laid off. There was only two carpenters for all the high schools in the Antelope Valley. And so when they laid them off, they said that we don't know how long you'll be laid off. We can't guarantee if you get your job back. So he ended up being laid off for 2.5 years. But the good part, there's always good news, is that's why I started Mary Kay because he lost his job. And I was determined not to get a job. Debt happens really fast when you don't have a job. Right. And it's very stressful and I hate it. And so I didn't want a job. I just didn't want a job. To me, especially the jobs out here, I felt like they take too much time and don't pay you enough. And that's just the way I saw it. I didn't even know about entitlements back then because really you didn't really know about entitlements that much back then. Okay. So I didn't know I could even get any help if I wanted it. Probably good I didn't know. So anyway, so my business bought my business. I remember I was at my girlfriend's house and I didn't know she sold Mary Kay. I saw a Mary Kay bag. And I go, well, why aren't you working it? I go, your husband's laid off too, because he was a carpenter. And I got to try the satin hands. So I signed up because of that satin hands, because she told me you could make 50%. I didn't know about the cars, the prizes, the other avenues of income or anything. I just said it gave me hope that I'd get a few bills paid. So I pretty much recruited myself. And then I did what Mary Kay told me to: read, squirt, and smile. So I've been read, squirting, and smile for 32 years. And it pays very well. And so I'm really grateful it pays very well. If you just do it the Mary Kay way, there's no secret to success. I'm not a super achiever or anything. I just follow directions. And I have a good work ethic probably. And I like it, the freedom. I like the flexibility. I take naps every day. I got to pick up my kids from school. All my kids know how to do good customer service. There's something about growing up in a Mary Kay household, okay? They always came to me to ask for money because I had a Mary Kay money bag. You always had Mary Kay money bags, and they were always different designs and stuff. And so they don't do them as much anymore, but we always had Mary Kay money bags. And my kids always knew, where's mom's Mary Kay money bag? So, but anyway, my husband did get called back to his job 6 months after I started Mary Kay, but I thought, well, I'll keep going because what if he gets laid off again? And he didn't really understand what I was doing really, because they only understand this. He was supportive, but he was still like, didn't understand. So that was like, so I knew if I earned that first car, he would totally understand. We wouldn't have any problems whatsoever. So the first car back in the day was the red Grand Am. And I don't know, and it was like my first big goal because it was a car. It was, you could see it. I could have a picture of it, right? And so when I earned my first car, it was like in a year and a half because I went on target for it, fell off, but it went right back on. But when you're experiencing Mary Kay's marketing plan, because as that production's coming in from you and your team, you're making more money because you're getting commission off all that too before you were in the car. Okay. And so when I earned that first car, it was great. I could just take them down there. We get to pick up the car. You sign the dotted line. They show you how it works and you get to drive off. And I haven't had a peep since then. And so, because I'm all about like, don't bug me, just let me do my thing. I didn't know how to explain what I was doing. And me and my husband are so totally opposite when it comes to money. We're totally on different, but we probably balance each other out. And because I'm kind of this, I don't know, set in my ways, we all have different standards that are kind of built in. I think that you just won't compromise. And so I said, just so he'd leave me alone, because when I started Mary Kay, I asked him did he want to know how much I was going to put on the card? Because I had one card, I defrosted it because I couldn't go get a card. I wasn't working, he wasn't working, but I was thankful I still had a card. And I'm not dumb, I'm not going to call him, tell him I'm not working, right? So I started my business on my card, but I'll always remember, he says, no, I don't want to know. I'm all, really? I'm all, that's cool. Okay, good. I'm not going to tell you then. So I didn't. And then I started making money, kind of like wants to know everything. I go, no. But he was good. It's not that he's just trying to understand. But and but it works out. We balance these out because he would give me his check. I got his check for quite a few years, so I was always grateful. Then finally, I became a director. I said, you keep your check and just let me do what I got to do, and I'll pay the bills. You just do the food shopping. Because my first director check in November '95 was $3,000, and we were in a recession. Couldn't even give away a house, but you could earn a $3,000 commission check from Mary Kay and drive a car, and it didn't count your sales. So I was like grateful. And I'm just like showing off for my husband a little bit too, because a little pride, because I always remember, you can always remember when they say things you don't like what they say, right? Words. And he was talking about some old girlfriend who did Avon. And I go, well, first of all, I am not your old girlfriend, and this is not Avon. And he kept his mouth shut. And then at 50, we were grateful he got his job back, everything. And at 50, he walked away from there because he wasn't happy. And I'm in my positive pink bubble, and I don't like negativity. Mary Kay hated negativity. So I hated it. Mary Kay hated it. So I just followed her. And my husband, you ask him, he thinks I'm too positive. That's okay. We're fine. And so I go, leave there, do whatever you want, or help me or something. And then he ends up having a stroke. So he had a stroke at like 51. And so it took us 7 years to get his disability. So government is not my friend. 7 years. And he wouldn't have gotten it. He had a stroke. I had to get it. Right. But he's totally a Mary Kay husband through and through. And I'm in California. You never have enough money in your California. So am I grateful for Mary Kay? Yes, it's paid all those bills and then some. Right. And I'll always remember when we finally went to court, and he went in there, and this lady judge. And the first thing he said when he came out was that she needs Mary Kay, not how it went or anything like that. So he's totally a Mary Kay husband. So, but yeah, so I'm so grateful to Mary Kay, the avenues of income. It can be whatever you want it to be. You get to design your own life. You can make a little or a lot, and I'm 70. My husband's, are you going to slack off a little? I don't know. I'm just going to go on with the flow and enjoying it, and just, I don't know. I need more money because my grandkids, they call, you just like to spend without thinking about it, right? I don't know. And giving without thinking about it and always worrying about it, you know? Gas. Okay, whatever. Okay, so, but a little bit about the Cadillac. So the Cadillac program, there's no other company that has a car program like Mary Kay. None. And if they do have a car program, it's still nothing like ours. I'm not responsible for my Cadillac out there. Mary Kay is, for one. The program is 59 years old now, so that's a legacy in itself. I printed out because I couldn't remember the whole story, but Mary Cash viewed the iconic pink Cadillac as a powerful trophy on wheels designed to provide recognition and motivate her sales force. When a reporter once asked if she considered her car gaudy, she famously retorted, "What color was the car your company gave you?" So she always came back with something. I just love her. For Mary Kay, the vehicle has never just been about the car itself. It was a symbol of achievement, self-worth, and rewarding women for their hard work. And then in 1967, so that's 59 years ago, Mary Cash ordered her first pink Cadillac, requested to be painted to match the color of a specific mountain laurel blush that was in her compact that she carried. So it went by a blush. And the purpose was created as a tangible reward to make women feel important and recognized. It served as a visual testament to what women could achieve when they were empowered and supported. And symbolism beyond the paint color, the Cadillac represents legacy, grit, and the company's commitment to praising people to excess. And General Motors should totally just love us, because we probably kept them in business a few times, right? Because we don't get bailouts, but General Motors gets bailouts, right? And the motivation, and why she ended up at Cadillac, because, Mary Kay always got treated like she was a nobody, especially in the men's world. They didn't realize who they were dealing with. They did after time, okay? But she initially encountered dismissive treatment at a Lincoln dealership, which ultimately led her to work with Cadillac dealer who was willing to fulfill her request. And even they tried to talk her out of it. Said, "Oh, you're not going to like it. It's cost a lot of money." I'm a woman. I like it. Let's do it. Right? Yeah. And so my secret word is cars. Cars, cars, cars. And that's it, folks. That's all, folks.
Awesome. Thank you, Lene. Oh my gosh, I love hearing your story. And if you got more money, spend it and take care of your husband. And I love it. All those things. So be thinking, ladies, be thinking of thinking of questions as we go. We're going to show you some great things. So if you guys heard something tonight in one of our stories that you're like, oh my gosh, this sounds like it'd be so much fun. I'd love to have choices. I'd love to have some diamonds and prizes. I'd love to have a free car. Just think of what that free car could do to bless your family. All of us having no car payment for all these years has been a huge blessing. Think about all the things that you heard tonight. I want you guys to ask some questions in the chat. Again, you're going to get an entry in the drawing for every comment you put and every question you ask. So start thinking of some questions. But if you heard something tonight that you're like, oh my gosh, this just sparked an interest in me, would love to know a little bit more. We have some crazy good deals going on right now. This is like record-breaking Mary Kay deal that doesn't ever happen. It's happened like one other time, and we haven't seen it in a while. So right now, it is only $10 to get started in Mary Kay. You guys, $10. What was the last thing you spent $10 on, right? I probably got like an iced tea and I like drank it in 2 seconds. So think about like, gosh, nothing's $10 anymore, right? So to get started in a business that could change your life, or just to get started in a business to get an extra $5 in a month or $100 a month or whatever, it's not a huge commitment. You're not getting married. You're not doing anything crazy. You're just putting $10 out to see if it could be for you. So for $10, you can get this e-start, which is going to be your website. You're going to get the brochures, the catalogs, samples, and you are a Mary Kay consultant. You get us as your mentors, and we help you just along the way. There's this new program now where you can send out your website link, and then you can just get paid instantly on that. That's brand new. That just started with us. You can host parties. You can do whatever you want for $10. So that is huge. You can also add on an upgrade for $90. You get the Pro Start. Also, what can you get you can't get this many products ever for $90. It's $400 worth of full-size products for $90 as an add-on. So this gives you everything to do a skincare class. I know Corey and I, who's watching now, she's going to do a skincare class with me right after this. Gives you all these products right here, so you can just pull them up and say, this is the cleanser and this moisturizer, and get to show everybody your products and have a display. Plus, so it'll help you with virtual and in person. You get mirrors and trays. That bag is like $50 on its own. So you get so much stuff in there, and you get us as your mentors. So these are the special deals today. So what questions do you guys have? And we'll look in the chat to see if we can answer them. And who has $10 for a medium drink at Dutch Brothers? Yes, I know. And then it's like, it's gone. You're like, oh, my $10 went away. Whereas with Mary Kay, your $10 could, do any of the things that we just talked about tonight. So what questions do you guys have about the business? And Victoria and Lene, you can also chime in if I missed anything else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this is the opportunity for you guys to ask questions if you have any questions. So we have a couple of minutes to answer those questions, and be sure that you still have a couple of minutes to put a couple of those comments, because Jessica is about to do the drawing for one of those lip glosses.
Yeah, so if you tuned in a little bit late, go ahead, and every comment and every question is going to get you an entry into the drawing for the lip gloss.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end of the weekend, we're going to do another drawing for free products. All right, here we go. We have a question. What would be your best advice for someone who recently joined and has the big dream of getting a car? Yes, I love that. Who wants to take that one? Lene or
Lene, yeah.
Okay, or I'm trying to pass it on. I was going to answer. Go ahead, Lene.
Cadillac training director. Lene.
Yeah. So, well, you get a picture of the car, right? And you could just listen to your director. What's nice is you can learn from people who already have earned cars, right? And just do what they say, because we all have to do the same work to get in a car. But when I did and start, so if you haven't done anything yet, okay, so it all starts with those first faces, right? And learning to take them full circle, because the opportunity works. It's a proven business plan. If you do it, right? Yeah. And then use your director. You're in business for yourself. You're not alone. It's wise to do things and get advice and help from others as you're learning and earning, because then you'll move up quicker. But you can set your own pace. But I just had a picture of the car everywhere. I don't know. It's something just about a car and a new car, because cars are such a ripoff in California, and I don't have to pay that. Our tax here is like 11.25%. I don't have to pay that. I don't have to pay the high registration. Our registrations are ridiculous compared to anybody else, So I don't have to pay any of that. Get mad and get a car if you want to. However, whatever floats your boat. When getting a car, I've had a new car now, so for most of my career, there's just something nice always about having a new car, and then you don't have it long enough for it to be old, really. you know. I am grateful for that. I'm glad she includes that as part of as our income. I mean, you have the option to take cash too, but it all starts with making a decision. And if you're serious about your decision, connect with your director, and then you know, she'll coach you through it because you're going to grow. You grow into it. I got my first team member, then my second team member got into my red jacket. Then it gave me hope I could go on target for my car. You know what I mean? You just follow the career path, and then you got the car right, you know, right there, right there. But it becomes more visual if you put action to it. Otherwise, it just, you know, it doesn't go anywhere. So it becomes more real, and you get more focus because you're putting the action behind it. But I'll always remember getting that first car and being focused to do it, right?
Exactly.
Decision
Yes. And
yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
and that's the greatest thing. The company has this blueprint for us. We've been around for 61 years, and so they just say, here's how you do it. And so, perfect. So, thank you, Christine, for asking that. We had a question from Corey. How many hours do you put in a day for your business? Well, it's totally different for everyone. I can talk about that one. When I did not have a little baby around, I probably worked my business about 20 hours a week, because I was doing it more full time. Consultants come in. Some people work at 15 minutes a week. Some people work at 2 hours a week. Some people work 2 hours. I would say, like, 2 hours. You're inviting people. You're excited. You're talking at, like, you might work at 2 hours a day. You might work at 2 hours a month. You might work at 2 hours a year. You might work at 2 hours every I don't know, whatever. So you get to decide. So if we lined up like 10 of us together, we probably all wouldn't have the same amount of time that we work. So you kind of just work it in and around, and you get to decide. So the great thing is you get to meet with your mentor, and we figure out what is your goal and how much money do you want to bring in for your family. And then that determines how much you suggested amount of how many hours you want to work, and then you decide. So it is perfect. You get to decide, which I love. So good question, Corey. Love it.
Awesome. Yeah, I can maybe answer the next one.
Yeah.
So, in the monthly fee, and yeah, Jessica, if you want to share your screen with the starter kit option again, real quick. So there is no monthly fee. It's not a subscription or anything like that. So all those starter kit options that Jessica is going to show you again. So this is just one time. So it gets you into the company, and it's $10, you guys. I mean, we like seriously, $10, like to start your own business. I mean, you know what I mean? Yeah, and it can be just something like you use the products with a discount or having fun with it. But it can be like a life-changing, decision for you. You know what I mean? Because we all kind of started for different reasons, and we didn't know like where it would take us. But like, yeah, I'm glad where it took me or taken me still. So yeah, $10, and you can add on the Pro Start, we call it demo kit. It's one time, you guys, and you will be consultant for a year. And you can be placing orders as often depending on your goal. Again, when somebody, because everybody joins the same way, okay, $10 like as of in March, okay, and it's limited time. That's why it's like you kind of like if something today you've heard and touched your heart. I mean, it's only $10, okay. You're not getting married again. So lost my thought, but so yeah, there are no like monthly fees. You can place orders as often as you want, and what happens when somebody joins, we have a welcome appointment, or we call it differently, new consultant orientation with each person who joins the company, because our job as mentors with the company is to help you to customize this business for you, okay. Yeah, because there are diamonds, there's like a buffet, diamonds and cars, a little bit of money, a lot of money, discount. So our job is to help you to navigate this whole thing and see what you want to do with this, okay. And let's say if you're ambitious, like I want to earn my car, we will break it down, your goal in activities, like weekly activities, daily activities, so that's kind of like what it looks like. And then there was one more question, kind of like in this topic. So can you tell us about quarters? Again, there are no quarters, like you don't have to place orders every month, but it all depends on your goal that we will help you to find, when you join the company. And yeah, did I answer? I think I did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's my best part, my best part too, like about quotas.
yeah.
I always thought, well, what if I was busy one month, or what if I couldn't do that this month? And I love that there's no quotas. You can do nothing or you can do everything. And so,
Yeah, and you
there's
can stop even working your American business. Let's say, if at some point you feel like you want to, take a break or something, or you need to take a break, you can, or maybe it's not for you, for example, right? Because you never know till you try. You can stop working your American business, and there are no, like, punishment for this. You just stop working your American business. Yeah. But then,
yeah.
you can also use the products with discount, that's one of the perks that we kind of take it for granted, I think.
Yes.
All of us. Thank
Yes.
you for those questions. Any other questions
Looks
that
like one more question. After 1 year, what do you do after that? So if you're working your business, great question. If you're working your business, then nothing happens. You're just continuously your consultant forever. None of us have any fees. We've just always been working for 17 years, or at least ordering products for ourselves. So you have to at least place one order a year to remain a consultant, which is great because I use, all the products for my face. So I thought, well, what's the worst case scenario? Worst case is I'm going to use all the products for myself and get a 50% discount, which is actually the best case scenario. And then the best case scenario, makes some extra money on the side. So if you are still working your business, then nothing happens. And then if you haven't, let's say you got started today, you didn't do anything for a year, March 12th comes up again next year, you can decide, okay, do I want to still remain a consultant, or do I want to go to Mary Kay Heaven, we call it. And so you can decide what you want to do. So there's no extra fees after that year with that. So I love no fees, no quotas, no territories. You could talk to anybody in any state. And like Lynn said, we can work virtual, we can work in person and everything. So great question. So if you have a question that didn't get answered tonight, remember we're going to give you guys a survey at the end. I'll actually put it in the chat in just a minute. But a survey that we're going to actually I need to get it pulled up. We'll probably just text it to you. But a survey that will have you guys fill out. That'll get you another entry into our big drawing. There'll be this, what did we say, Sunday? We're doing the drawing. Did you say Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sunday.
The drawing on Sunday. So you can get that. So there's going to be a spot for you guys to ask more questions. So if you think of a question later that you're like, oh, I forgot to ask that, or you didn't get your question answered, which I think we got all of them, but if for some reason you didn't get it answered, we can answer that on the little survey that we're going to give out. So, okay. And then I'm going to pull this up. Ladies, you can say anything else while I pull this up.
Yeah, happy birthday, Lene.
Yes, that's right. I know. I
I
can't
mean,
believe you didn't
70.
tell
I mean,
us.
everybody keeps, commenting. It's like, no. Yeah, no. Well, that's kind of, you see, like, Lene is the legacy of this company. She's been with the company for how long, Lene?
32 years.
32 years, meaning using the products consistently for over 30 years, and you can see the results. That's why, if you're thinking about, like, working this business as a business, you don't have to be a salesperson. You just, like, look at my face, and put it on, take it off. That's how we do it. And of course there are trainings and stuff, but the product sells itself, seriously. Like, and you, like, Lynette, you look amazing. I mean, I would, we all would never
Yes, I
tell.
know. Look at all. Let's all just share our ages. I just turned 40.
I'm
Um,
I'm 43.
Yeah.
so look at us. We're just looking like our faces are
So yeah,
softer than a
worst case
baby's
scenario,
bottom.
you would look great, 20, 50 years from now. So
Yes. Yes. Exactly. Okay, I just put the survey in the link to the survey in there. And in the chat, so you guys have that. We'll also text it to you, the person who invited you. All right, let's see who the winner is of the live comments. Here we go.
the music.
I know we need music, but it's a little ticky thing, tick tick thing. Ooh, Corey, you just got on last minute too. That was perfect. All right. Woohoo. Well, thank you guys so much for commenting. Those comments were so fun. I was just like frantically trying to put in every single person's comments in there. It was so fun. So thank you again. We'll send you guys that link. It's right there. You can already go ahead and start clicking on it. And we appreciate you guys for being on tonight. Thank you.
Thank you. It was fun. Yes, and happy birthday, Lene.
Happy
Okay, thank you.
birthday. Woohoo. All right. Thank you. Bye.